Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. We have a late-season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. And the Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Cal Bears offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It's a draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Miami's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's going to pass on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the Lions.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on second down. Setting up the screen. Got enough space, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, K! And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. To the air, it's Terrell. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time. He lets one fly deep. And he grabs it at the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami!
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The offense set for a first down play. The give out of the gun. At the 35, he's open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking to pass on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They get him down after he makes a catch. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The run from the shotgun. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, right through his fingers. He muffed it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He'll toss it. Open space at the 25. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll leave it with him. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Terrell. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Touchdown, Canes. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
No gain on the play.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, Golden Bears!
It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make it.
He wants to go deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Miami! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The trickeration, the flea flicker, the gadget plays, such chicanery and shenanigans and duplicitous dealings from this offense. David, how do you describe it?
Well, first I need a dictionary to understand what half of those words mean, but I gotta go with the Statue of Liberty. That's easy to understand. It's got more meaning behind it than just football. The Statue of Liberty is by far the best.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think
he lobs one high down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense and defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Terrell. Quick strike complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. He wants to throw it. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. Pulls it in on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
On second down, looking again to throw. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll immediately call timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. coming after it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much more.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, it's Terrell. They're bringing heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Grab behind the line. It's Toner. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
From the gun, running back on the move. And the Golden Bears will keep this drive going.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to take off. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. He's off to the races. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the stomping has commenced.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Now they'll run the draw. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the run, now to throw. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they got it at the 48. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Bears have taken it inside the 20. Motion from the offense. To the air on first down. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to the air one more time. Intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Canes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Defense in press coverage. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He's up to 113 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third down. He wants to take the top off. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Hurricanes send... How about this? A fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The snap sets up to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Canes. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by just 1 over Oklahoma State.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Golden Bears have moved it inside the 20. Feeling some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Miami. The defense with the scoop and score. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. This is what you're looking for when you have